Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to work on this ring as shown in our matrix homepage. I had already placed on our picture frame so we can get a picture as a reference what are we making. Today we are going to make this ring as ring size US 12 and its total width I will take it as 6 millimeters. So first we will to show you guys where is the ring size. We will take a ring rail, and after going to the ring rail we will select it as the size which we want to make it. I want to make it as ring size 12, so I will select the ring size 12. So this is our rail, you guys can see. We will press F7 so that the grid which is showing this grid will disappear. When we press F7 the grid will disappear, and F7 to show the grid. So we want I'm making the ring as 6 mm wide, so I will do as I will make a surface both side 3 mm, so it will become 3 mm this way and 3 mm this way, so in total it will be 6 mm. So let me show you the length. You guys can see length, it is 6 millimeters. Then I will see, I think the thickness is like 2.5 millimeters or 2 millimeters because it's having the beads and everything. So let's make it to the solid. So I will do the offset of the surface to 1.5, and now I'm going to make the design. By selecting a curve, by selecting control point curves, or you can call it as curve, we can make it. But for first we have to set it or scale it to the profile which we had created. So I will scale it, scale 3D. You don't have to do scale 2D, you don't have to do scale 1D, you just directly have to do scale, or it is also called as scale 3D. We will set it as per the ring profile, and here we are all set to create our design. So now we will create the curves for the ring. We will set it a bit. We will set our curves. Again we will select the control point curves, and draw the outlines. We just have to draw the curves so that we can create the amazing, beautiful model. I will always give you the detailed and fastest way to create the ring or any kind of design. So please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and follow my YouTube channel. For more guidance also, you guys can contact me anytime by your precious comments. So our curves are almost built. Sorry, I made some wrong curves. We just have to follow the curves, the outlines of the design to create any kind of design. So most of the curves are ready. Let's join them. So that we can create it as solid. Control J is used to join, so you can see two curves joined into one closed curves. So I am pressing Control J so that it joins. Now what we will do is taking the pearl size, like we will go to the gem section and we will go to the gem loader, and over there we can select the gem shape, and over there we will get the pear. I'll take a pear of size 3 millimeters because it is the best size which we can fit as per the design. Press GV center object to place it in the center. GV center object. Anywhere you have any object, like consider you have a cube over here and you want to move this thing to the center, you will press GV center objects, like that. So we have created the design of our ring. Now let's create it in 3D. We will do extrude curve both and remove the both side option. My both side option was on, so I will remove the both side option and I will make it as solid. If you don't make it as solid, it will become like this. And if we want to make it as solid, we can do the cap. We can use the option of cap. So cap will make it as solid, but I will tell you to use the extrude curve and do the solid option. Yes, solid option. Yes, and I will make it as 0.50 because 1 millimeters was very high enough. So we had created created a solid object. Now we will fillet this, fillet edge to smoothen our solid, to smoothen our solid. But when we do the fillet option, when we use the fillet option, most of the time it tears up. So what we will do is blend. I will select the and command of extract surface. When you will right click it, you will be able to select an option of extract surface. After selecting that, you will delete it. So this is a whole solid object with no top surface. Now we will do blend surface. Enter, enter. We will select and preview button on, and we will create it as it is. And okay, I think this looks good, and I will join the solid, but we have an open surface over here. What I will do is extract surface, and I will use the command cap. So now whole object is filled. I will use the same process for left objects also. Whenever, sometimes you will find an option where you won't be able to blend the surface, so you will go to the analyze, you will go to edge tools, and you please split the edges on the points, so that blend surface requires two edges. So this wasn't having two edges, so we have to split it into two parts. So for that reason I did that. 1 and 2. Control A, Control J. Control A means all select, and Control J means join. Nice and beautiful. To see and to check that any of our surfaces open or no, we will go to analyze, edge tools, and show edges. Here you can see there were 34 edges, and there is no naked edge and no non-manifold edge, so we are good. Now we will see to create the texture, the border of the leaves. For that we will create the curves like this. Wherever you can see the visible curves, visible outlines of the leaves, you have to create the normal curves. select the curves which you have drawn. You can select it manually, or you can select everything like this. Control means to deselect and shift means to select. So now you will take it to the top of the surface and select a command pull. So the curves will directly flow to the surfaces. Now what we will do is going on the top, making a pipe, make its cap rounded. Now create a pipe as per the engraving of the veins of the leaf. There are more options, but this is the easiest way to make the veins of the leaves. You can adjust its multiple size also, like this. Then merge them all, make it smooth. We will merge it to give it a smoother flow of the veins. Like this. Now what we'll do is, it was engraved, so for engraving we will use boolean difference. Select the surface to on which we need the engraving and press enter. Now select the object which you want to get boolean difference. Like this. Sometimes it creates a big problem, but we don't have to worry. We'll create the pipe for once again. And we will boolean difference it. There is a problem over here. I don't know what is wrong with this. this happens, try to rebuild the curve and make a pipe and Boolean difference. Whenever you are not able to do Boolean difference, just rebuild the curve, make the thing once again, and then try Boolean difference in it. If we were not able to Boolean difference this also, so I will rebuild it, making a pipe and Boolean difference. You see? So this is also not happening. Sometimes there's a problem that we can't do anything of. So what we can do is increasing its length or adjusting it so that it can do the difference. See how beautiful the engraving looks like. Now let's proceed to the further step. I will show the rail. I will measure the rail's length. It says 67.412. 67.412. There is by mistake I deleted the gem, so don't worry, you can bring it again. So as you can see, we have a peer and a design, peer and a design. So now what we will do is shape over here and array linear. Or what you can do is select bounding box, measure the length. Our length is 10.450. Now we can do is array curve, and we will write the number 10.450. It will automatically give us the exact point, or else we can do is from this end to this end we need 6.82. Curve 6.82. Now this seems as it is going very much into it, so we will do it as we will just reduce one number. So I think this is good. But somewhere I feel that this is still not going very good. So we are almost done with our design, with our beautiful design. One thing which we forgot to do is creating the collet for this. I'm not following the whole design. I want this design to be, this design I am creating for myself, so I want it to be in the bezel. So I will create the gem profile, then bezel's thickness should be 0.5 minimum, 0.4 or 0.5. This is the basic. I'm a jeweler, so I prefer the thickness of the bezel to be 0.5. So I will give it offset of 0.50 and I will move it. I want gem profile height to be to the table of the diamond, and 0.25 millimeters above the table of the diamond, so that my carrier or my manufacturer, my setter would be easily set the bezel, the diamond into the bezel. So I will copy this and I will move the inner profile minus 0.25 down, and I will extrude the curve by minus 1 millimeters. I will paste my curves which I had built, which I copied, and I will also extrude it till the end of my solid of the pier. Now what I will do is I will make it as chamfer chamfer edge 0.40 millimeters. So this is how my bezel is going to look like. All the designs which I show you, I make it for my personal, and I manufacture it and I sell it. So this is something what I wanted to make. I can show you with the prawn set also, but in my next part of this video. So the outlines which I see, I don't like the curves. So what I will do is Control A, I will go to the properties, and in properties section I will deselect the show surface iso curve, and it will look amazing, much more better. I will again select array curve, and the number is 10 I am satisfied with, and we can set it also by moving them into the design with this. My history is on, so I am able to adjust it as I want it to be. This is the design which I want it to look like. So now what we will do is I will group the whole thing. I'll show the ring profile which I created. I will select everything. I will use the flow command. I will select the curve, and I will select the curves of this also. Now here we are again with a problem. We have made the design, but it is inverted. So what we will do is directly go to the right view and rotate it. So our design is on the outer edge, but it is inside the shank. So I will move it as 1 millimeters so that the design will go above the surface of the shank. 1 millimeters is still not enough for our design, so I will do it as minus 0.5. I think our design is perfect, set on the shank. Now the design is created, but you can see the design is on the wrong way. Now what you can do is rotate the whole design, and it is into the right way. But if you do that, your history will break, and if you try to reconsider it from here, you won't be able to do that. you won't be able to change it, and you will have to do the complete design again. I'm so sorry. So what we are going to do is selecting the whole object, and we will rotate this. So now we are perfectly set. Now move it into the center of the curve. Because the design should be always into the center of the ring. As you can see. The design is almost ready to finish. Now what we will do is we have to create the profile. Now we will take the duplicate edge and we will create its offset, or we will create it as 0.50 offset, and now we will loft it. We have a surface now, and we will offset the surface by 0.50 millimeters. There are beads also. We will create a bead. When you right click on the surface, when you select the surface and click the center ball, you will have an option like this, or you can do is press F6, then you will get the option like this. On that, go to the bead, and Q is to reduce the size of the beads so that you can reduce it and set it as per your requirement. So the bead is not set central, now it is set in the center of the shank. Now the same process, add a curve. My bead was 0.30 millimeters, so 0.30 millimeters means 0.60 millimeters. It was in radius, so in diameter it was 0.60 millimeters, so I will write it as 0.30. As you can see, our bead is completely set. Now I will fillet the outside, and I will mirror all of them. As we had started making our design from the center, mirroring the thing won't create any kind of issue for us. there is a problem over here. As you can see, this design is going all the way through here. So in that case, what we will do is, we will see the object. This was our first object. We will improve it. We will cage edit it. I had used the shortcut command, but we can do it as cage edit. Enter. Selecting the object. Enter. Bounding box. And cplane. Enter. Enter. And we will select global. See, I told you when the record history is broken, we can't do anything. So what we will do is, we will go back, we will copy this and this, we will copy it so we can use it as later. When we are satisfied with our center design. Let's try to move it. Yes, we are able to redesign it. So I will use cage edit command. I think this is good. Now, we will repeat the same step. I pasted the objects which we had copied from the starting so that we won't miss it. Group them. select the gems and F6 gem cutters. Lower depth to be intersecting to the main shine profile, and select the color, pull in difference. Now we will do the smoothing section. Fillet edge. I will select as 0.5. You can do it as 0.7 or 1 millimeters also, as rounded as you want. I like it to be more rounded so that it uses less metal space. This is how it's going to look like. Now the part of render. The ring color is silver, so we will select all, Ctrl A. We will go to the material. For getting this tab, most of the matrix it comes like this. Now to get the render, go to the render, go to the V-Ray styles. Over there a pop-up menu like this will open. This is for the metal, this is for the diamonds, this is for the gem pearls, this is the extra plain color, like that. So I will use it as silver or platinum. And then I will select the gems, I will use them as diamond. I always prefer to select the Moissanite Forever Brilliant, and I will give a frame, a plane for a better render. I will select a angle, and in this always use the last option, 1920 by 102 1080, or if you have VP resolution you can use that also. It comes in high-end processing systems. Now go to this render active view. See how beautiful it comes. You can save it and give it any name. If your customer asks for the 4 view or 5 view render, you can do like this also. Setting the objects like this and give it them to the render. thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys like it. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment.